Oh, you've done it now, Johnny.
Welcome to the Breakdown with Jay and Nell, where we'll discuss all of your NFL and NBA news.
Tap in if you want to get to the breakdown.
Welcome to the Breakdown with Jay and Nell. I'm Jay.
And I'm L.
And today, you guys, we'll give you our NFL Week 4 predictions.
Ooh, NFL Week 4. Is you ready? Because I'm ready.
Oh, you wild. But how was your week?
Man, it was good. It was a good week. Did a lot of work. Found out. Going on a little trip.
Okay.
So, about it. What about you, fam?
It was good. Enjoyed watching the games. Worked. Spent time with family. Wife and daughter. Had a good time.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, but did you watch that game last night, though?
No, I'm sorry, man. I was at work.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I was at work.
What you think about the game, though?
Y'all were supposed to win that game. Y'all were playing the Giants. Come on now, we all know, and they got a quarterback. We all know Daniel Jones is not a legit quarterback.
Yeah, it was a good game. I'm glad we won. I just wish we would have blown them out. So we still look rough on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. And we lost two key players last night.
Yeah, you lost Michael Parsons and
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Did
she fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just had cramps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But everybody else is, what y'all gonna do? Well, hey. You thought you could run before, you definitely can run now.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough trying to win without those two guys. But good thing is the bye week's coming up, so they should be back after the bye week.
Hopefully. How long is that for? Okay, well I know the MRI came back for Michael Parsons, but what about
Michael Parsons? He has a high ankle sprain.
Mm-hmm.
That typically takes 2 to 4 weeks to recover from.
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus Lawrence has a foot issue. Not released it yet.
Have you been had that before? Didn't he have that before?
Yeah, he had it before. I think he had to get surgery on it. I think. But I mean, it did look bad when he went down, but hopefully it's just like a sprain or something. He didn't really break anything.
Gotcha.
So let's get to these game picks, though. We got the Bengals versus the Panthers.
I want to take the Bengals. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals. The Bengals should win their first game of the season, and come on now, they're playing the Panthers. They ain't got nobody, literally.
Yeah, I got the Bengals as well. Oh, by the way, our updated records now for this season. I'm 26-16, and you 26-15.
Hey.
Yeah, we literally disagreed on like one game last week, so pretty much we hit on all our picks. We agreed on basically all our picks, and the picks that we missed on, we agreed on those too. Except for the Eagles versus the Saints. I chose the Eagles. You chose the Saints. Eagles won their game. And then the Chargers versus the Steelers. I chose the Steelers. You chose the Chargers.
God, no.
Yep. So I'm keep y'all updated with our record. We'll see who wins at the end of the season. Who has the better record?
It's a really close record.
We should have placed the bet or something.
I know.
Actually, it ain't too late.
It ain't too late.
But once we figure out the bet, we'll let y'all know. All right, next up, Broncos versus the Jets.
Jets should win. They got the better stuff. They got the better players. And the Broncos are subpar right now anyways.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Jets as well. Bo Nix, he's struggling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who they thought he was.
it looks like Aaron Rodgers is starting to catch on. Starting to look kind of like some with the old Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh, not the old Aaron. MVP Aaron?
All right, so next up is the Eagles versus the Buccaneers. The Eagles will be without Devontae Smith with concussion, and AJ Brown is questionable with a hamstring. So who you got with that matchup?
Give me the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Bucks. I think the Bucks are gonna come and take that since they kind of lacking their star power on the outside.
Yeah, I gotta go with
The Eagles again.
no, I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. Like uh, I think their secondary's got problems with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin,
Mm-hmm.
but especially Mike Evans. I don't think none of those corners can cover him. So I like my chances with the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, he's looking pretty good too.
Yeah, he's doing really good this season. Um, from his journey that he started in the NFL, he's doing really well. Like he fits that system,
Yep,
and sometimes that's all you need is to get into the right system.
yep. All right, next up we have the Jaguars versus the Texans.
The Texans, because they need a bounce back win, and plus look who they're playing, the Jaguars. They're gonna get a top pick too.
Yeah, the Texans they had a tough one. They had a tough loss last week against the Vikings. I did not see that coming. I get,
I think none of us did. Really,
yeah, none of us did. I guess the Vikings are for real, or at least their defense is.
I guess, and surprisingly, I guess Sam Darnold is still trash, but he may not be that bad.
Hey, he kind of fixed
The system,
yeah, that's why he's striving so well. Like you
yeah,
said with Baker Mayfield, it's about the system. Like you get in the right system,
you can produce well.
yeah. So we both agree on the Texans. I just think they have too much firepower for the Jaguars,
Of course.
even though Joe Mixon is questionable.
Yeah, but you still got Nico Collins, Tank Dell, and
Oh, Tank Dell is out too.
oh well, you still got Nico Collins and
Rip to my fantasy
Stephon
league.
Diggs.
I'm so screwed with fantasy.
Man, I didn't mean to ask you, bro.
George Kittle is out. Christian McCaffrey's out. Tank Dell. There's a few other players, but those the big three right there. They out.
You been getting killed left and right. They been taking straight headshots with you.
I know I should have traded one of them when I had the chance. They was giving me offers too, and I turned them down.
You're a wild man. I definitely would have took that. Especially with Chris McCaffrey. Every time how long he gonna be out?
Man, they talking about he'll be out for like a month, 2 months. Oh man.
Horrible.
All right, next up, Rams versus Bears.
The Rams should beat the Bears. Matthew Stafford and company should come through and ball out. Plus, the Bears ain't got the offensive line. Caleb Williams is literally running for his life,
Trash.
even though he has really nice outside talent.
Yeah, they need to get Caleb Williams some. They need to draft him some offensive lineman in next year's draft, and they need to get a better play caller too. But I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. Even though they have their injuries, the other guys are out. But I trust Matthew Stafford more. He's gonna make it work with the pieces he has around him. And I like the running back they have, Kyron Williams. He's a nice running back. I gotta go with the Rams. Next up is Saints versus Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. I like the Colts, but I don't think they can beat the Saints.
Yep, I gotta go with the Saints too, especially because they lost against Philly last week. When they should have won that game.
I really should
But
have.
hey, Dallas Goddard had other plans.
Clearly. Dang nabbit.
Yeah, I like the offensive coordinator, Kubiak. Yes.
Didn't he coach in the? Isn't he like a son or a dad?
Yeah, he's son of man, what was his dad's name? Gary Kubiak.
Yeah, junior.
Not a junior, but his name is Clint Kubiak.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but he came from. I think he was a part of y'all.
Belichick?
No, he came from a Shanahan coaching tree.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I know they just ate everywhere, ate everywhere. Cowboys would get one of them coordinators, man, because our offense is trash.
He don't mean that. He going through withdrawals.
But yeah, I like what he's doing with that offense. David Carr looks good too.
Yeah, he was never a scrub to begin with.
Yeah, but he really fits that system. Vikings versus Packers. Good old NFC North rivalry.
Give me the Vikings. The way they're rolling right now, you want to take that into momentum, and you're going into a divisional game, so it's going to be hyped up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Vikings too. Because Jordan Love, well, even if he was playing, I still would have went with the Vikings. But Jordan Love is questionable to return from that sprained MCL. So, and the Vikings
Rolling.
are the best defense in the league right now with Brian Flores as a defensive coordinator. So I like the Vikings. All right, next up, we're going to hit the evening games. That's it for the noon games. The first evening game we have is the Commanders versus the Cardinals.
Give me the Commanders. King Daniels is definitely playing lights out right now. And the Cardinals, they're just the Cardinals. We all know how they are. He's laughing because it's true.
I'm going, yeah, I'm going with the Commanders as well. Jaden Daniels, he surprised me on Monday night. That was my first time legit watching him play, and I was impressed. Like he looks like a veteran quarterback out there, and he just needs more weapons to succeed, to like really flourish. But I like what I'm seeing from him. To me, right now, he's the offensive rookie of the year.
They simplified the offense for him, and they took little key bits of LSU and mixed it in with the playbook. That's really what Chicago should be doing. Because that way it'll be familiar, but not like it's a college script.
Exactly, because Cliff Kingsbury, he used to be a college coach, so that's their offensive coordinator. So
it makes it easier.
Yep.
Who got next?
Your 49ers versus New England Patriots.
Give me the 49ers. We definitely need a bounce back win. Seeing how we lost to the Rams. We need that. And the Patriots are trash. Dumpster juice.
They need to start Drake May, like for real. But I got the 49ers too. Even with all the injuries y'all have, y'all still are the better team. Y'all still have the better coaching staff. So expect for y'all to win. Should be a blowout. Should be one of those blowout wins.
Hopefully.
That'll be a good bounce back for y'all since y'all lost last week. All right, next up is the Browns versus the Raiders. And before you make your pick, I wanted to ask you: Did you hear about what Deshaun Watson said this week?
No. What did he say?
When they asked him, because Cleveland has the second worst passing offense in the league, so they asked him why he didn't run with the ball more, and he said, "I'm not a running back." So, what are your thoughts about that quote?
That's a wild statement, but you're mobile, so you should be able to get out the pocket and still throw.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you have trash receivers, so you should be able to get the ball to your receivers.
Yeah, and I think his shoulder is still bothering him because on time I really watched the players when we played in the first game of the season. But then his accuracy was like bad. Like his balls were sailing, and he wasn't hitting them. He wasn't hitting his targets. He wasn't hitting them like right in the chest. He was
Mm-hmm.
overthrowing them or underthrowing them. Yeah, I think that shoulder still bothering him. So, and quarterbacks, yeah, your job is to throw the football, but if you're struggling with throwing the football, you gotta run. You gotta make, especially if you're a mobile quarterback. I understand if you're not mobile, like you're not mobile or you're not as athletic. But Deshaun Watson is athletic. He's just choosing not to run right now, which I think is a mistake. I think him running, especially because they're missing Nick Chubb too. I don't know how the running game is, but pretty sure it's not as close as if Nick Chubb was starting. So you should think about using your legs, bro. You're a dual threat quarterback. So
Yeah, I agree. You definitely should.
all right, now let's get into our picks for the Browns versus the Raiders.
Give me the Browns. The Raiders got some injuries. They got hit with the injury bug, so I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Yep, I'm going with the Browns as well. And if you don't know the players that L is talking about that is injured, I have them for you. They're gonna be without Devontae Adams with a hamstring, Max Crosby with an ankle, and Michael Mayer, he's out for personal reasons. I like the Browns too. I think, yeah, this would be the perfect game for Deshaun to use his legs because they're gonna be without the top pass rusher, Max Crosby. So that pass rush may probably be non-existent. So that is a good game for him to use his legs.
I agree.
Next up is the Chiefs versus the Chargers.
Give me the Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are playing really decent, not flashy, not conservative, but very like decent. And Xavier Worthy is way too fast.
Very fast. Justin Herbert, he's questionable, I believe, for this game. But even if he was playing, I still go with the Chiefs. They have too much firepower. As L said, you got Worthy, you got Kelsey, and you got some other guys. But I like the Chiefs. I like Patrick Mahomes. Andy Reid is a great coach. This is actually going to be a good coaching battle between Andy Reid and Jim Harbaugh. So I'm excited to see that. I may actually have to record that game because I'm gonna be at work. All right. Next up is Sunday Night Football: Bills versus Ravens.
Give me the Bills. I think Josh Allen is playing lights out right now. So you want to keep riding on that high train that you got going on, all that momentum.
No, we pretty much agreed on all the picks. Until now, I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think they finally found themselves
Mm-hmm.
against us when they played us and ran all over us.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bills, they have a lot of injuries on their defense. I think they have. I think the star linebackers are out, and no, the defense line I think is pretty healthy. But them linebackers, and if Henry is able to get to the second level, or
It's
your
a wrap.
defense is a wrap. So I think, and then I think the Ravens learned that if you hand it off to Henry, you have some success within your offense.
Yeah, that is true.
And Lamar Jackson, he could have a day too. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens for the upset.
Ooh.
That's my upset alert. All right, we'll get into Monday Night Football, and then we'll be done. Monday Night Football is a doubleheader again. Titans versus Dolphins. We have
Is Tua still out?
yes.
Give me the Titans. I think with Tua still being out is kind of a rocky situation. And Will Levis, you gotta do something, bro, because you do something. Do better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Titans too. Like this gonna be an ugly game because their backup quarterback is Tyler Huntley, and they just signed him to the practice squad. So it's gonna be shaky for the Dolphins because he hasn't even been in there long enough to learn the system. So I gotta go with the Titans, even though the Dolphins, well, they kind of almost like somewhat equal in talent, but I'm gonna go with the Titans. Like Will Levis, you gotta prove yourself. You gotta redeem yourself, bro. Because right now you don't look like a starting quarterback. You don't look like a franchise quarterback.
You don't even look like a backup quarterback. You gotta need to be out the league.
Dang, I was gonna go that far.
Third string.
I was gonna go that far. So right now, like the Titans, if the driver to start today, that would be picking in the top 3. So Will Levis, you gotta get it together, bro. You gotta start winning some games. Because if not, buddy, Titans go draft your replacement.
With the quickness.
All right, last Monday night game. This one is good. I'm going to watch this one like for sure. Seahawks versus the Lions.
Give me the Seahawks. Again, they got a high momentum, so they definitely trying to keep it moving and grooving.
Okay.
I know you're going with the Lions.
I'm thinking about it.
I know you are.
But
Go for it.
I'm gonna pull up the injury report first because I'm trying to see if Amon Ross gonna be available.
You still gonna go with the Lions, y'all. Yeah.
Let's see. Injury report.
Is he still injured?
I'm trying to pull it up right now.
I think he's still injured.
Oh no, he's not. Yeah, he's not listed on the injury report.
Okay. Well, go with the Lions then.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions.
Yeah, we already knew that. We knew that for sure.
I'll go with the Lions. Seahawks defense is impressive, but I think the Lions offense is better. I think they'll be able to do what they want. I think they'll be able to still score.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say Jared Goff, he's slightly better than Geno Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be the deciding factor right there. So I'm going to go with the Lions. And I like Dan Campbell as a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that's 2 games we disagreed on right there. So let's see if we get those correct. Who's your upset alert?
The Eagles and Bucks. I feel like even though I picked the Buccaneers and the Eagles don't have Devontae Adams or AJ Brown.
Devontae Smith.
I'm sorry. My bad, Devontae Smith. I still think they still got Dallas Goedert and they still got Saquon Barkley. So you can't really count them out too much.
So you gonna keep your pick at the Buccaneers or change it to the Eagles?
I'm keeping it with the Bucks.
Okay. You just said there's possibility for upset?
Yeah.
Right.
My next one, I would say the Saints versus the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. I think the Falcons can definitely pull something off. And last one, uh, the Bengals versus the Panthers. The Panthers could win. It's be on the long shot, but they could win.
Bro, if the Panthers win, that'd be crazy.
It would be.
They really be having problems in Cincinnati. Then.
They are.
All right. Was there anything else you want to add?
Thank y'all for your continued support. Like and subscribe. We love y'all. Let's go Niners. Cowboys suck. You already know this. But y'all don't know this, but they suck. We love y'all. We thank y'all for your support, y'all love, and y'all engagement. And keep at it. We're gonna keep dropping fire content and bangers out the studio.
I appreciate y'all. Like, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe at the end of this video. Make sure you share it with your friends and family. Continue to support us on social media. We'll be all the social medias will be on and popping. And I'm ready to watch these games this weekend. It's gonna be weird because the Cowboys they played on Thursday, so we're not playing on Sunday. Gotta wait a week for the Cowboys, but hopefully we can get healthy.
You'll survive.
Hopefully we can get healthy and continue to improve. But like when I saw the defense was a little slightly better last night.
You're gonna cry in the car.
But y'all be safe.